So the sun is shining. Looks like a beautiful day out there. Let's go on a garden walk. Grab a cup of tea, get comfortable because there is so much to show. I've got a whole row of strawberries. I could just get up in the morning, come out here and kick some leaves around, and sometimes I'll find some already. And they're already trying to, what's it called? They're throwing runners. They're trying to multiply. Oh no. So I have this dahlia. Slug got a hold of the first flower. I'm so upset. But I've got two more on the way. It should be huge. It should have white tips and be a dark red color. And I've got these tomatoes. I have just given up trying to control them and make them grow up. Every time I do stand them up, a windstorm will happen and blow them out or blow them in or whatever. The sticks are more trouble than they're worth. So, I mean, these are covered with tomatoes. I'm not going to do anything else with them. I'm just going to let them bloom and do their thing. But here's another dahlia. I grew these from seeds. That's why I'm so happy about them. There's one over here that's too damaged to bloom. Womp womp. And I have one here that just might make it. It's really on the edge. But man, it would have been beautiful if it did bloom. It's got like a peach going to a pink and yellow in the middle. Oh, there's another flower here, so I just don't know what to do with slugs. Never dealt with them. So this is dill. We've got some peppers in here, and there should be garlic. It's in there. It got planted. I don't know. Hopefully it's getting what it needs, because I can't hardly see it. Ow. Never mind. I'll come back and pull weeds later. And we got some poppies. These should be the nice purple ones. Oh well, there's actually fruit out here already too. Fruit. We got the tomato. Oh, and apparently I missed some radishes. So they're blooming. There's some lettuces down there. Some wild pansies. Where's this little guy at? It's purple, so I'm pointing at it. Where's my hand? There? Oh, maybe I can zoom in. I love these guys. They're great in salads, too. Here's another pepper, some more tomatoes. Oh, and a couple more dahlias. There's a pretty pink one. And, oh my, this is, oh, hello, Mr. Bee. This is why we have flowers all over. Oh, just gotta go down the row. Oops, checking everything out. It's kind of hard to hold this. Okay, I'll leave you guys alone. Have fun with your flower. What else do we gotta do right on? I'm in the middle of mowing. The yard's pretty big, so we do it in sections, so we get to keep some flowers. Get some cute little daisies. And, now, here's my escort. He's asking what's going on now. Meow. Here's our planter bed boxes. They were all flowers. I'm just now starting to put some food in them. I made the little archways out of leftover junk. But it turned into a trellis. It's growing peas, and I have lots and lots and lots of peas on here. If I look hard enough, I might actually find some that I missed yesterday that are ready to eat. Num num nums. Oh yeah, so, oh, and here's another row of peas. They're coming in. There's more strawberries, a couple blueberry bushes. I added those in. More peas. There's peas literally all over the yard. And then so I think I have maybe 2 or 3 types of blueberries. Minimum 2. And 5 plants. So there's the blueberries. They're starting to color up. I should be able to come out here and have blueberries and strawberries for breakfast. Soon. Up here's one. This guy's ready. I hate buying them because it's about $5 for a few. I'm gonna try opening this. Maybe you could look at the yard. There we go. Sweet peas. I just saved a few of these from last year or whatever we missed and we didn't eat. And I turned them up. Oh, there's a tractor coming. That's most of our traffic during the week. On the weekend it changes. Nom nom nom. Bye bye, sweet pea. I'm eating it. Maybe I could cover the microphone while I do this. Let's see what else. I did this little tree. I thought it'd be cool to kind of try to block off the road completely. But we gotta be careful with that. We don't want to lose our view. There's a Stone Age museum right there. On the tip of that cliff, it's called Otter Bull. Peas are called otters too. Just an interesting connection. So here's a miracle plum tree. Hasn't done much exciting stuff yet, but it does have a little pea friend down there. And I got a handful of peas off of that yesterday. Something attacked their pear trees. They're looking quite horrible. But I sprayed it and oh my goodness, it worked. The slug, oh wait, there's one here. Oh, yeah, he don't look so good though. Come on, focus. Really? Oh, there we go. I think it might be dead. Cool, so it worked. I wish I had caught it a little earlier though. About all that's left is the new growth. Like anything that had grown. Well, there is a couple pears on there, but yeah, they got all three of my trees. I guess the one that was originally here got it the worst. It's the biggest tree. I don't know if I need to take these leaves off or what. Poor thing. I mean, it's still got fruit on it, so I might just come back and pull off the damaged leaves, but it's going to really leave it pretty bare. But I guess as long as it's got some leaves, maybe it'll encourage it to grow some more. Peaches that desperately look like they need water. The thing looks almost sunburnt. I'm trying, I swear. I watered them. Oh, it's actually growing. So there's a couple little fuzzy peaches. Those will be fun. Here's a cherry tree. I've got lots of cherries, but I don't think they're like the ones you get at the store. This one should be like the ones you get at the store. Big and sweet. I've tried them. The wild ones are kind of small and bitter. And this is our new pear tree, which is the one with the least damage. Maybe those two needed something and that's why they got attacked so bad. I fertilized the one in the middle, but I don't know. It could be just because of those big old apple trees. Yeah, the canopy is more fruit trees and they're very, very old. So I don't know, maybe I changed the balance of the neighborhood. These will be gooseberries and soulbear or ribes. There's a bunch of different names for them, but this one's got thorns on it. This one doesn't. That one's going to have black, green, red, black, blue. So they're all going to have different colors too. I had some company over the other day. It was pretty funny. Oh wow, we got some surprise flowers in there. Hold on, we'll come back to it. I just want to show everybody, this is the way trees grow in my neighborhood. It's because of the wind. Everything leans away from the west and towards the east. So if you ever get lost and you want to know if you're going north or south, you could use the trees in this neighborhood to tell you. Because you can't use the sun. Nope, no. It's not like at home where it comes up and at noon it's above your head. In the evening it's setting in the west. No, it's not like that here. It goes around you. In the summertime it goes all the way around you. In the wintertime it might just peep up above the horizon for a little while. And anything in between. So here's our new project on this corner. I'm kind of a little worried. I don't want to lose what water view we do have from the ground, but we also kind of want to try making one of those living, what's it called? A living gazebo. And the ones that we put in the water and planted are looking good. The other guys with the brown leaves, they're direct plantings, and Nels didn't pull off the leaves, but oh well, they might make it. We'll see. Here's some that I planted last year. There's more, but I haven't quite finished cutting the grass. I'm just, as you can see, I'm like right in the middle of cutting one section at a time. Maybe in a couple days I'll do another part. So what else do we have? Oh yeah, so yeah, even whenever I do mow, I'm always leaving a little flowers behind. Trying not to leave the invasive ones. I like the yarrow, and I found some pink yarrow. Here's some thistles, some more daisies. I gotta get rid of this one. We don't like this one so much. It's not a big pollinator or anything either. And in here I have tomatoes to the ceiling. I have a bunch of different types of tomatoes this year, so that's going to be interesting. Here's some jalapenos. I think I should pull them around to the front. They seem to like it more there. I have tomatoes in here because I know they're getting long and lanky, but outside they would totally just be blown down and I'd have ground tomatoes. They'd never bloom. So these I think are like ribes. Let's see what we got. Ladybird. Currant, dark red. No pruning. Very early. Oh, I'm still waiting. Maybe I should fertilize it again. It's covered in blooms. Oh, wait. There they are. I was starting to get concerned. Okay, we got fruit. Alice's Dream. This one going all the way to the ceiling. And yeah, a lot of these have flowered, but they're not to the fruiting section yet. There's definitely tons of flowers everywhere. I'm hoping it gets in before the winter because I'm noticing the days are getting shorter already. Oh, Passionflower. I'm going to have to back up so you can see the wall. We made a trellis. We just hung it from the exposed staples and used hagstones to secure it to the ground. Put some random stones across the middle. Hung some crap I found at the beach. There's a passion flower open. Oh, yay, we already got our first flower. Oh yeah, so it's growing over there. I'm going to have to separate it from my grape. I don't want my grape and my passion fighting. So, oh my, let's pick our first passion. Come here, baby. Again, you will go down. Let's see if I could I need 2 hands for this one. Ha. Ta-da! What a beautiful little miracle of a flower. And we'll get these every day now that it started popping open. Huh, I wasn't even expecting one that is sweet. I'll have to take it in, add it to my little colorful bouquet. Here's a rose. Oh, here's my Luna cat. Mango's usually the... Oh my gosh, there's tomatoes literally all up in the window. And more fuzzy bee friends. Oh, a little white Danish butterfly. Those are always cool too. We don't have too many colorful butterflies. Oh wait, I saw a black and red one. That was pretty cool. So here's the front garden. We have mixed peppers on this side, tomatoes on this side, lettuce in the middle. I think it's about time for me to pull it. It's bolted. I've still been eating it. Who cares? It's, yeah, free food. Woohoo! That's what I'm doing all this for. I got some butterfly flowers, and I grew this one from seed. The flower's about done, but it looks like there's 3 more coming in. So that'll be sweet. And there's nothing wrong with this tomato. It is, yes, it is variegated. It's supposed to look like this. I've been really fortunate so far with the tomatoes and how well they've been doing. Oh yeah, here's a couple bot flowers that I haven't gotten around to yet because I'm spend most of my garden time just watering. But it's okay. I'll get to them. Till then, I got them sitting on those little trays. Oh yeah, and there's a little orange or a lemon tree in the back. And that's how I propagate the ribes that you saw in the yard. There's something else I want to show in here. Oh yeah, the peppers. They're getting there. I don't know how to tell when they're ripe though. But yeah, there's peppers all up in these trees. They're looking pretty nice and big. Oh my gosh, there's so many peppers. I'm going to make my own Tabasco sauce. It's too expensive to buy here. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, oh my gosh. So this is going to be a beefsteak tomato. I'm having a hard time figuring out where the camera is actually pointed and what you're actually seeing. There it is. Oh my. I want to play with it. That's going to be so cool. I can't wait to see how big this beast gets. I bought some flower pots for like 13 euros. Some cloth pots like the ones that I have all these in. And well, that ended in tragedy because, and I paid, yeah, 13 euros plus €1 for shipping and handling. And it got here and then they're like, we want 160 DKK to process it and 3 kroner, which is basically like 50 cents, for taxes. They held it all up over a 50-cent tax. That really is like some bullcrap. But anyways, grenade apples, aka pomegranate. Yeah, I grew those from seeds, so I'm pretty happy about that too. It's getting hot. It must be 70 degrees. There's the sun on me. Let's see, here's a, oh, I'm still zoomed in. A little succulent garden I started. My grandma got me into succulents and I've loved them ever since. This is a pretty cool flower. It smells like caramel or honey or cinnamon. I don't know, but we got our pollinators, happy pollinators. Oh, hold up. You want to see some happy pollinators? Check out this one. I've actually got it growing wild in the yard now. It's pretty cool to go out into the corner of the field where it's covered with flowers and hang out with all the bees and the butterflies. They don't bother me as long as I don't bother them. But, oh yeah, down in here I put some more food. I got more peppers because it seemed like every single seed germinated, and there's a couple tomatoes. They might not make it here because it is exposed. I could see the water, the wind could come through, and it does. Oh, there's more peas. I'll be back for you later. Oh, another new project is I found a lavender in my garden. I planted it here, it bloomed, I've harvested it, and oh, there's another one, and someone brought me some, and so I planted them all around the house because the cats thought this was a litter box, and I have to prove to them that it is not. That's why I started bringing all the rocks in. Oh, speaking of rocks, recognize this one? You should. It's coquina. It's all the way from Florida. Yes, I brought rocks to Europe. But look, this one has crystals. I found some that are shiny. And this one I thought was really cool because it's orange crystals. And, oh, here's another one. Black crystals. I didn't find it like this. I actually broke this rock trying to get the urchin out. I'm not quite done, so once I get the rest out of the host rock, it could be like this, you know, just a normal urchin. So yeah, this is my rock garden. It goes all the way around the house and garage. That's what I've done with myself for the last year, collecting urchins. Okay, there's another part of the garden we could go to, but I'm a little apprehensive. Let's go in first. This is my art room. I've got my wall of family over here. If you do not recognize yourself, please send me photographs so I can add you to my wall of family. Okay, family and art. There's a lot of art on there too.